What's going on, guys? It's Ramiro Vini here, back with another action figure review, and today's action figure is the Play Arts Kai Man of Steel Jor-El figure. I am very stoked about this figure. I actually have the Movie Masters version of him, and I do like him. I think he's pretty well detailed, but I'm very stoked about the Play Arts Kai version because I know that they always do a very good job of sculpting and adding detail, and they kind of have their own anime twist to all of them. So I really do like that. If you're wondering where to get this figure, you can definitely check out IE Comics, located in Hemet, California. That's where I got mine, and I also got Aura, and I got him for a really great price. Follow him on Twitter, follow him on Instagram, and like them on Facebook. Very cool comic shop. Now, speaking of following, guys, make sure that you check me out on Twitter and check me out on Instagram. I do have an account, and the link for all that stuff is down below. Anyway, let's get on with the review. I'm very stoked about it. So, as always, guys, let's talk about it. And that is my girlfriend texting me because I never text her back. Well, guys, this is your packaging for the figure, and I gotta tell you, really huge packaging. I really do like it, though. I like that it's a big box that I can also display with the figure. In the front, you got a cool picture of Jor-El here. You got a Man of Steel logo, the Play Arts Kai logo. You have number 3 Jor-El, and then you have a bunch of logos here at the bottom for like Superman, WB, and DC Comics. You also have the Square Enix logo and a warning sign. This does have some small pieces. On the side here, you have the Man of Steel logo, and then you have the Play Arts Kai logo here. You have a couple of poses of Jor-El in the back, and then you have a little picture of Aura, which I also have, and that is also a badass figure, and I can't wait to review it. On the side is just like the other side, a picture of the Man of Steel logo with the Play Arts Kai logo. Sorry for the lighting, by the way. And then if you open it, you have a display. The figure goes right here, but I already took it out. I was a little anxious and I just wanted to see it. And then you have this really cool Man of Steel thingy right here. It just looks really cool. And then you have a little read up here of Jor-El. If you want to, you can go ahead and pause the video right now and check out the little read up. If not, let's get going. Here at the top, just more warning signs, the Man of Steel logo, and the bottom has the Square Enix logo. Well, guys, here he is out of the packaging, and I gotta tell you, he looks amazing. I love the sculpting. He looks awesome. He really does look very cool. But before I get more into the figure, let's take a look at some of the accessories that he comes with. So he comes with a pair of fisted hands here, and it's really cool. They have some really good sculpt to it. I think the hands that he has for his gun are a little bit better, but these are really cool too if you want to get him in some punching poses or some other cool poses. So these are cool. He comes with this back piece that you could use instead of his cape, and it's really easy to put on. I'll show you guys how to do it right now, but it's very well sculpted, very well painted, looks very cool. Once you slip it on, it just makes him look like the Movie Masters version, but nonetheless a very cool piece for the figure, and very well sculpted. He comes with this very cool Kryptonian gun that he uses in the little fight that he had with General Zod, and it's a very cool gun. I wish it was just a little bit bigger, but other than that, I mean, it looks cool. Very cool detail on here, very cool paint job. It did come out really nice. You got some gold here on the handles, it looks like, and it does look like it's made out of bone, and it does look really natural and organic, kind of like they were going for in the movie. So it looks very cool. Finally, he comes with that very infamous Play Arts Kai display base. Now, I already went ahead and put it together. I don't know, I like putting them together, so I just went ahead and did it. But yeah, he does come with one of these, just like every other Play Arts Kai figure does. Boom! Jor-El. This guy looks amazing. I love the sculpting on him. I like the paint job on him. I mean, I do have a couple of problems with the figure, but, you know, minor things. It looks amazing. I really do like it. I'm going to get some better pictures at the end of the video showing you guys just the good amount of detail that's on here, because the camera that I have really doesn't do a good job of picking that kind of stuff up. So I'm going to try to do my best to show you just the amount of detail that is on this figure, because there's a lot of detail and it does look very cool. I really like the sculpting on his armor. Everything on here is just sculpted very nicely. The little S on his chest looks very dope. I know it's a little zoomed in and it looks very blurry, you guys can't really see, but it does look really nice. The paint job on his armor really does look like organic bone material. His cape is a really cool red color, and it's just this over dramatic flowing red cape, and I think it looks very nice. These are his gun holding hands, and I just think that they look a lot better than his fisted hands. I really do like these more than I do those. So the figure looks amazing. It's just painted very well. The sculpting in here is just very amazing. The only problem that I have is the paint job at the face. I don't know, it looks a little spotty and blotchy to me. It looks a little dark and it doesn't look too nice. Also his cape, I think his cape kind of just pops out very easily. You don't need to add that much force to pop that out. It's just boom, you know. Sometimes like I'll just drag the figure and like the cape kind of just falls behind him, you know. And I think that's the problem with like these Pirates capes, that they're very heavy. They do like, they're basically on the floor, and just the slightest movement sometimes will take the cape right off. I think it's a lot better on Feora, but nonetheless, it's still really cool. If you're just going to have this guy posed up in one pose, it's amazing. It looks so dope. Now, obviously, the way you would remove the cape, as you just saw, you just kind of pop it off in the back, and then you switch on his little armor, which actually goes in very nicely and stays in very nicely. And there you go, you have that Movie Masters Jor-El look. So that's basically it. To switch off the hands, you just pop these little things off. You just pop off the hands and switch them back on. I think you guys already know how these Pirates Kai figures works. As far as articulation goes, he does have a good head movement. I don't know if you guys can see. So very good head movement. Looks down very good. Doesn't look up too much, just normally. He does have like, it seems like he has like a neck joint, because you could actually move the neck a little bit here and there, left to right a little bit, so it does seem like there is a neck joint. Just like the Movie Masters figures, you can't really get too much arm articulation because of these little things right here that get in the way, so you have some limited articulation. He does have the infamous butterfly joints. They look awkward in the back, so I try not to use those too much. He does have a bend at the elbow. I don't think that there's a wrist swivel in there, but it is a swivel at the elbow. He has, oh, and those are ratcheted. He has, you can move his hands up and down and side to side. You can twist them around, so those are very good as well. He has that, he has a pretty decent ab crunch, not too bad, side to side, a little bit forward, a little bit backward, so there. He has that upside down T-joint as well, so you can get some pretty good movement right here. So that's also very good. His floating crotch piece looks like it's a little loose, which I kind of don't like, so you know, you can probably have to play with it, and you can see this really crazy gap right here, and it just looks awkward. But he does have a swivel right here, and it does go out that much. You have to be careful with this figure. This figure is really tight in my opinion, and sometimes I get scared I'm gonna break it. I don't want to break it because it's really expensive. Despite getting it for a good deal, it's still really pricey. It does go up that much. Goes back decently. He has those infamous Playarts Kai awkward double jointed knees. And he has just a foot that goes back and forth. It does rotate just a little bit, not too much, and there is some slight ankle pivot. And that pretty much is it for the articulation. So size comparisons, here he is next to the Movie Masters Jor-El figure, and as you guys can see, there is a huge difference. This guy stands at about 9 inches and this guy stands at about 5 something. I don't really have a ruler on me, but big huge figure. Here he is next to the Playarts Kai Arkham Asylum Harley Quinn figure, and here he is next to Gay Pose Iron Man. Here he is with all those figures. Guys, I gotta tell you, if you were a fan of the Man of Steel movie, if you were a fan of Jor-El, if you were a fan of all things Superman, this figure is a definite must. He looks dope. He looks amazing. You can get him some pretty good poses. He is sculpted very well. I think he does resemble Russell Crowe a little bit. He just looks very, very nice. He is a very good quality figure. He does come with some pretty good accessories, and he just looks good hanging out in your toy shelf or wherever you have him displayed, or for all of you guys who like to keep your figures in the boxes. This is definitely a very, very, very good figure. Good sculpting, good articulation, good accessories, good everything. In my opinion, guys, if you love figures like I do, and if you love the Man of Steel like I did, Jor-El is a must.